And the nation will remember the Battle of Midway. It was 75 years ago our military fought from June 3rd to June 7th in 1942, just 6 months after the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor.
And it turned the tide of the war. Mike Gooding joins us now with details on the battle and how our region is remembering it.
Well, Janet and Regina, there will be a solemn ceremony at the oceanfront on Monday afternoon, all to commemorate what is called the decisive naval battle in the Pacific Theater in World War II.
And obviously the Japanese had their plan and the U.S. Navy had their plan. And, we countered theirs with superior intelligence and a lot of perseverance.
After months of defeats, finally for the United States, a win. 4 Japanese aircraft carriers and a cruiser sunk, and more than 10 times as many enemy casualties inflicted. Naval Air Force Atlantic Chief of Staff Captain Bill Ewald says it is a moment well worth remembering.
But the significance of it, it started to turn the tide in the war in the Pacific.
We wrote a book about Jack Dusty Cleese, who would never call himself a hero, but we look at him as a hero.
Laura Orr and her husband Tim have penned Never Call Me a Hero, the tale of one Battle of Midway pilot who died just last year at age 100.
We felt like we had to do this, or, his story would be lost.
80% of the torpedo squadrons were lost at Midway, and 50% of the dive bomber squadrons were lost. And so we wanted to kind of tell that side of the story too, and Dusty was kind of the perfect kind of conduit to bring that kind of human side of the Battle of Midway to life.
The book also chronicles how that one battle fundamentally changed how military strategists going forward would rethink the role of carrier-based naval aviation.
Most admirals in the U.S. fleet believed that battleships were always going to be the queen of the chess set, right? They didn't think that air power would have any relevance at all in the 20th century. But the Battle of Midway proved that wrong.
The Midway ceremony begins at 2 p.m. on Monday. It's free and open to the public who are invited to attend. It's at the Association of Naval Aviation Monument Park at 25th and Atlantic Avenue at the boardwalk at the oceanfront. Seating will be provided. Parking is available at the 25th Street Municipal Parking Garage for $2 per hour. Reporting live, Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.